I challenge you to find a video filled with a more concentrated form of irony, hypocrisy, and good old boy tyranny than this one. A man standing out in front of the taxpayer-funded Museum of Civil Rights in Jackson, Mississippi, exercising his First Amendment civil rights, holding one of the most wholesome signs you could possibly display, that's God bless the homeless vets on the front and help not hate on the back, and is approached by two black officers who inform him that he needs to get permission from the government to stand there and exercise his civil rights.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome to the Museum of Civil Rights. God bless homeless veterans. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to the Museum of Civil Rights. God bless homeless vets. Y'all have a good day. God bless. Please pray for the homeless vets. God bless you, sir.
I know. Taking care of I got to know.
Good morning, kids.
Good morning. Good morning.
God bless homeless veterans. Welcome to the Museum of Civil Rights. Why's that? Why's that? Is it public property? It's public property, right? Hey, sir. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah.
I know you don't mean no harm.
Yeah, I'm just up here. This is public property, right?
Yeah, but this belongs to the museum. But you can stay here. I tell you what, man.
Just stand on the sidewalk.
We knew it was you.
Yeah.
They don't realize, but you stand on the sidewalk. You okay, man?
As long as you're right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of, and I think you guys are being so cool and everything, but I kind of dispute that. This is.
Oh, we ain't gonna argue with you about this because today's a beautiful day.
It's
What's
public
your
property.
name?
Jeff.
Jeff, Ricky.
Ricky, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Sir.
man. But like I said,
That's
we ain't
real.
gonna dispute. Man, we've been so doggone busy, and people don't realize. And man, I tell you what, if you can just move up right there, you can sit there all day.
Now, Mississippi police officer Ricky here seems all nice and cheerful and everything, but he's still an armed agent of the state. He's here to enforce the will of his overlords, and a smiling face and cheerful demeanor doesn't erase that fact. Ricky has already set the wheels of tyranny in motion against a free American exercising his freedoms in a public place.
And I could go tell the director you good. Let me go tell him right now. I'll be right back.
What was it? The director of the museum?
It's whatever. But you can sit right there, man. We ain't gonna
Ask
stop
him if I can.
say God bless the homeless vets.
Yeah. Ask him if I can stand up here because it's public property. I'm not trying to be difficult, but
I know. I
have just as much right to be up here as I do on the sidewalk. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but see that they complaining that sign. That's what I say. Man, I
Yeah.
understand everything y'all did. Like I said, my dad, it was like that.
Yeah.
Hey, it just to make.
I just
stand and get your word out. Hey,
Yes, sir.
just stand on the sidewalk.
I think it's this is the Museum of Civil Rights,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And they're calling the cops on me
Yeah.
for free speech. That's kind of
Yeah.
that's ironic, man. I'm glad you guys are being cool, but I believe it's my right to stand up here, so I prefer to stand up here.
Well,
I mean, I prefer to stand wherever I would like to.
but you know, when they have places like when y'all come here, you stand here with your sign.
Yes.
You have to go to the DFA to get a petition to stand here. Yeah, but see, we trying to avoid that there. That's why I asked you to stand out here on the sidewalk. Because, but basically, you didn't go there and get that.
Right. If they want to if they want to trespass me from here, y'all let me know and I'll get off the property. But otherwise, if they're
look
just
here, man, we don't look here, man.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I trained at Camp Shepherd. I dealt with the vet. I don't
Yes,
want to
sir.
trespass you. I want you to stay here. But if you, I just rather for you to stand right there on the sidewalk so they can't say nothing.
I got you, and I
Man,
appreciate that.
You trying to get your word out. Hey,
Yeah.
like I told you, man.
Yeah.
Watch my dad go through that, man.
Right.
Seriously.
Right.
Don't let the seemingly understanding and compassionate words of this cop distract you from what's really going on here. The representatives of the Museum of Civil Rights are attempting to use the force of the state to interrupt and infringe on the civil rights of a man exercising those civil rights on public property.
And like I said, I believe I have just as much right to be up here as I do down there, and I would like to stand up for my rights.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to take them away from you.
I understand.
But normally when we have stuff, the way they got it set up now, you have to go to DFA to get permission to do this. This is what the world is coming to. Man. Well, let me take that back. This is what the people in the world is coming to.
Yes, sir.
Because ain't nothing wrong with the world. This is the world the way it was when the good Lord first made it. This is the people we dealing with now to get permission.
What the hell did you just say?
Permission. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have missed that in civil rights class. Do free men ask for permission? What do you think, Frederick?
What you talking about, Willie?
Again, just let the irony of this whole thing seep deep into your cerebral cortex. A black man is telling another man that we have to get permission from master government before we can exercise an unalienable right. What do you think Frederick Douglass and Malcolm X would say to this brother? They'd probably want to have a few words with him.
Did he say the director called?
Well, basically, I don't know who called, but hey, man, just so you can get your word out. I ain't want to trespass you. I want you to do what you do. Hey, just stand out here on the sidewalk. Just help us.
Well, I'd like to stand up here.
Yeah.
I'd like at the steps.
They don't trespass you, man. I promise you.
If they trespass me, and that's one thing I want to be clear. If they trespass me, I will get off the property. I don't want to go to jail.
We don't want you to go to jail, man. We don't even want to come to that.
But if they're just asking me just to, if you would rather go stand somewhere else, I would rather stand up here so I can spread the message to people that are coming and going.
Well, basically, you right there, and everybody will see you.
Right.
If they got an event going, everybody got to walk by you.
I'm just a little more elevated. Yes, sir.
Be right back, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I was telling the officer here, if they want me trespass, I will get off the property and get on the sidewalk.
We don't want to come to that. We don't want to come to that.
But
we're trying to get your
But
across.
I won't refuse to leave if I'm trespassed.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay. We'll be right. I understand.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
all right. How y'all doing?
I'm a bit too, but
Gotcha.
That's how the rules are. State property, you got to have a permit to have a sign out in front of it.
Okay.
Stand on that sidewalk all day, we won't say anything.
All right.
But on state property, you got to have a permit. We'll give you the lady name and we'll give you that permit to put, have a sign out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they don't want me up here?
Right. From here, from the, you see what sidewalk right there? You can stand there all day. But state property, that's all state property. You can't have signs up unless you get a permit to use.
State property. So if and I'm just asking, I'm gonna comply. I'm just asking. So if I don't comply and I go back up there, what would happen?
Sir, you be trespass.
Okay.
We just told you. Nah.
I understand. Okay. Yeah, I'm just clarifying.
We all trying to be, I mean, it's no difference between you being there with your sign.
If there really is no difference, then why are they differentiating? This cop made it crystal clear. If Jeff continues exercising his civil rights in the publicly funded Museum of Civil Rights, then his buddies who swore to protect his civil rights will violate his civil rights by arresting him because he chose to stubbornly stand for his civil rights. I would call this a grand slam for any civil rights lawyer, and I would definitely make sure that she was a black female civil rights lawyer just to put a sharp exclamation point on it for the museum tyrants.
Yeah.
If you don't stay property sign, that's
The only thing I like this better because it's elevated and more people can see me. And like you said, it's state property.
Right.
So, all right, if I'm trespassed, I won't go back on there.
Right. I mean, you go out on this street, right?
I mean, I can't even go into the museum or anything like that.
Not with the sign.
No sign.
This is the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum website. The cops and the museum director are saying you can't go inside the museum with a God Bless the Homeless Vets, Help Not Hate sign. A museum that has display after display of marchers marching with signs. This black empowerment station from Gallery 7 within the museum has a sign that reads, "No turning back, marching for freedom and pride." Freedom Summer and the Democratic National Convention Challenge transformed Mississippi politics. Thousands of local people became engaged in the movement. Their desire to claim their civil rights outweighed their fear of violence. Meanwhile, outside the building that houses these words, a man is being threatened with implied force and violence for exercising the very rights that are enshrined in the museum. The only way this could possibly be more ironic is if this cop's last name was Parks and this cop's last name was King. Now, if these cops really understood what was going on and the gravity and irony of what this interaction actually represented, they would go inside the museum, grab the director by the hand, and take him around to any one of the hundreds of displays inside the Museum of Civil Rights, and then make that director explain on video how he could possibly request that a man peacefully exercising his rights should have his civil rights violated on the very grounds of a museum whose sole purpose it is to enshrine the importance of standing for your civil rights.
Right.
Okay, I'll stay off the property. Let me grab my property right here. I'll get off the property. All right. So I can stand out here. I just can't go in there. All right, I'll stay out of there. All right, thanks for being cool about it.
I'll leave the link to the Mississippi Museum of Civil Rights in the description and in the pinned comment, along with the link to Jeff's original video. Be sure to check it out because there is more to see. I think it's appropriate to end this video with the words of Frederick Douglass. Where justice is denied, where ignorance prevails, and where any one class is made to feel that society is an organized conspiracy to oppress, rob, and degrade them, neither persons nor property will be safe. Hit the like and share buttons, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.